Hi guys, how's it going? Want to do a spread for today that I made myself. It's all original, and I just want to show it to you. This is called. Can you see? It's called 915 Vibe, and it's called the Devil's Spread. Okay, so in the middle you'll see this question. So this is all about numerology. So backing up, sorry. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 5 is 15. Major Arcana card, the Devil card. So this is why the 915 vibe is called the Devil's Spread. So questions and things we're thinking about when we see the devil come up in our tarot readings is, what should we hold on to and what should we free ourselves from? Explore these questions, and we will learn from that exploration who we really are and get a better sense of that. And what really makes us truly unique, every individual, is the self-realization that we are a great work of both magical and spiritual growth. We're on our journey and in our process. So, this is going to resonate different with everyone. It's a 4-card spread. So we have what we should free ourselves from, what we should hold on to, how and where to explore, and then the path to spiritual growth, finding our magic. This is the Devil's Spread. Welcome to the Devil's Spread. Guys, should this reading resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Too soon, you're the honey in the moon that lights up my night. The Devil's Spread. Every time the Devil card comes up, it's a little, people get like I don't know, I still get pang in my stomach a little bit, right? But what I like about this spread and the 915 vibe and being the Devil's Spread is that this, to me, is like a better way of breaking down the Devil card. So when you do get the Devil card in a reading, how to kind of explore that and take that apart. Not see it as so scary and negative and overwhelming. If you would like a private reading, please email me. My email is in the About section. I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to do one final quick shuffle. Okay, guys, so remember, this is Daily Energy 915 Vibe Spread. This is the Devil Spread, the Devil's Spread. The Devil's Spread. Free yourself from, what to hold on to, where to explore, and to spiritual growth. Okay, guys. So we're freeing ourselves from, we got the Chariot card. Freeing ourselves from the idea, when I see the Chariot card, and this is something we need to free ourselves of, I could see this two ways. The Chariot is about moving forward. It's about stagnant energies released, right? And knowing that the movement forward and the velocity and the speed by which you move forward, you have the control over that, right? So it's about like loosening the reins a little bit, or when to tighten up on the reins, right? to go faster, to go slower. I think what you guys, the vibe I'm picking up is that you need to free yourself from the idea that there's a certain speed or a certain path or like a timeline. There is no timeline for whatever it is that you are focusing your energies on. There is no timeline. So the Chariot card to me says we need to free ourselves from the notion that we have to rush or that we have to move slow. Every scenario is going to be different. You go at your own speed and your own pace. There's no rule book or set of guidelines to go by as it relates to time. Free yourself of that mentality. Holding on to, we have the Mother of Cups or the Queen of Cups. I mean, this could be, making sure that you're holding on to, like in the literal sense, like your family connections. Family, at the end of the day, they say you can't pick your family. Obviously some people have very estranged relationships with mothers or fathers or grandparents or family members, what have you. But this is a feminine energy that you need to nurture. This is a feminine energy that you need to devote time to let this person, whoever there's a feminine energy in your life and a motherly energy that I think needs a little bit more attention to, honestly, or paying attention to it. Not that you've been neglecting it, but someone I think could use that tender, loving care, or maybe this is saying that you need to hold on to the caring and loving and motherly instinctive side of you. I know that's, this is for male and female, but to hold on to that gentle, nurturing nature. Don't get jaded just because the world has dealt you some really fucking awful cards, all right? To explore. We have the Six of Swords. So I think we need to, this is telling me that we need to look at what goes on in the dark that hasn't been brought to light. How can we transform a shitty fucking situation, a memory, a scenario, something that happened to you, a broken heart, recovering after losing a lot? Like, how can we see the rainbow? How can we see light at the end of the tunnel? Exploring, what's keeping you in this Six of Swords energy, which really talks about like, gathering your thoughts, like getting yourself untangled. You're tangled and you're not seeing clearly because you're in the dark right now. But gathering yourself and knowing that it may be a long ways up and it may take a lot of effort, right? But for the exploration, this is the Explore card. We're gonna, it's about shifting your frame of mind and keep your head up, looking up, because if you look up, there's a rainbow here. So how can we see the brighter side of a situation? How can we untangle ourselves and get ourselves out of the dark and into the light? Take that however that resonates with you. I know that was kind of general, but... And then to spiritual growth, we've got the Father of Wands or the King of Wands, okay? So, I mean, it's a fire energy. So I think, it's knowing that you can create your own magic, but what that requires is being passionate about something, like the Father of Wands is, having this, this inner knowing that, there's going to be ups and downs in life. That's a part of spiritual growth. But knowing, the phrase strike while the iron's hot. It's you see this lightning bolt. It's it's gonna come in for you. There's gonna be a moment of enlightenment, and it's gonna be passionate and fiery, and it's gonna be magical. But got to make sure that you're appropriate. When I see the Father of Wands, the only thing is that, you know, in your spiritual growth, you're appropriating your energies properly. You're not acting too quickly, right, with the Chariot card, because Father of Wands talks about, you know, an energy that is, you know, can be like can work off of passion and may act a little bit too quickly. I'm actually going to read you. Father of Wands is a man of mystique and charisma. Others are drawn to him naturally. He welcomes an open and loving heart. Usually you'll find him involved in the healing arts. He's deeply compassionate, in tune with life and nature. He's able to hold steady and still during a conflict. I mean, that, yeah, speaks to the energy that you need to embody. You can even be a healer. Your path to spiritual growth may involve you even being a healer, but it's just seeing making sure you see the opportunities. Don't get too wrapped up in yourself when I see this Father of Wands. I mean, I read really intuitively, so I'm just, while I'm shuffling, I'm just going to quickly clarify this Father of Wands. Yeah, so the Temperance card just came out. This is about yin and yang, tempering oneself, meaning like keeping a steady, like, it's not a steady pace, it's the pace that makes sense to you. You are the Temperance card. You are the balance. You are your own balance. You are your own, like, leavener. So it's like you're not going to let the, you know, you're going to free yourself of this Chariot mentality where there's a certain pace to go about things. You're going to hold on to this nurturing energy, or maybe a relationship with a mother or a female or a feminine energy that requires nurturing, because this is someone who will help guide you through times of, yeah, when this Devil card comes up. You know, whatever it is that you're working through. You're going to explore, with the Six of Swords, how to untangle and unravel and uncoil. And then, you know, the eventual path to spiritual growth being defined by this Father of Wands is all about, you know, really coming into a mature, fiery, and passionate version of yourself that knows how to control the passion. Really quick, we got the Page of Swords and the Justice card, okay? So, with the Page of Swords, this may be your energy. There may be pages bring in messages, but you're on guard. It's a page energy, so it's kind of more. It's a younger energy, but like, do you see how like you have a new face on life? It's like you're young energy, yes, but you've learned so much, and you're using your logic with this Page of Swords energy. Swords rule your emotion, in your inner logic and the way you go about thinking things. You're going to take this spread and really put it into action, is what I'm seeing. And then finally we have the Justice card, because at the end of the day, the Devil card really does speak, I think, directly to the Justice card. The Justice card, I mean, it's just like with the Temperance, it's about balancing the scales. It's about balancing the scales as it relates to, yes, like, what are we holding on to that we should not be holding on to, that is taking up negative space, that no longer serves us? What are we wasting our money on? What are we wasting our emotional capacity on? Nobody has the bandwidth for like this shit, right? What are the things that we then need to hold on to? What are, not even hold on to, but where should we be really where are the neglected areas where we should be focusing our energies and our attentions to? to me, this is really about how this devil spread is about how we spend our time, where we expend our energies, what relationships we choose to nurture and maintain, the parts of us that need exploring. And all of that will honestly dictate what the Father of Wands really means to you. The path to spiritual growth is about balancing, and it's about, like, these three cards, it's about letting go of holding on to that balance, right? And then self-exploration. But you're gonna, justice needs to be served, and I don't mean for someone else. This is all about you. You need to do yourself justice. Being kind to yourself, fair to yourself, no one's gonna waste your fucking time anymore, I'll tell you that. Oh my gosh. So to whoever this spread is for, and it's not going to resonate with everyone, but what you need to know is that with the devil's spread, when we see the devil card, all I want you to do is just shift your perception of what the devil card means. Don't get overwhelmed. Just thinking about, okay, I've got some work to do. This card is a reminder of that. Guys, I hope this was as rewarding for you as it was for me. This is the 915 vibe, and it's called the Devil Spread. Please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate, and comment please below. I love hearing from you guys. Happy Saturday. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you guys soon.